Hello, everyone. We're back. And we've also got something interesting. One of our players has tabletop sim, so now
Hi.
they're in here, capable of fucking with shit. Don't.
Exactly my words.
I'm
I-
here too.
Motherfucker, I see your hand moving around.
Yeah, and it was over my character.
Son, Mr. Golden Sun, kill my enemies.
Anyways, so when we last left off, we were about neck deep in this murder mystery. Hera basically just saved a man's life. However, he is still unconscious. When it comes right down to it, Hera was rolling to see if she could use this wayward glass to try and determine who the culprit was. We kind of left that on as a cliffhanger because it really didn't matter. However, if Hera really wants to speed this up, do you want to roll it anyways?
If I roll and if I fail, does it mean that it automatically unattunes to the murderer?
No, it just means you can't use it.
Okay, then yes, there's no stakes. Go ahead, roll.
Remember, like,
I guess I can roll that, right?
Yeah.
Right here.
Alright.
Oh! Nat 20! Nat 20! She just says, what do we see about this?
So,
yeah, let's do that.
you know how this... So you were basically told how this works. You know this is already attuned. So this thing should...
All I had to do was put energy through it.
All you really... So it's like, sure, it would have to reattune if a new person did it. It's not like it would technically get rid of the old history in the artifact. It's, somewhat designed to let you kind of look back, to kind of repeat itself to some degree in case things go wrong. So immediately, the moment you put it to your eye, you see bright fucking red arrows. Immediately pointing you to this fucker.
Oh, I felt like it was him the whole time.
Literally, like, I'm not like there are fucking red, like, there's fucking a red circle around him, red arrows flashing with fucking bright impact text, with fucking bold impact text saying, "It's this motherfucker! He's the murderer! Fucking get him!"
Well.
She cackles as she smacks him with her fist. It's like, you did it. She's very angry.
Let's not resort to violence. Let's resort to murder.
She cackles.
I just realized, where's Libran?
Libran's on the chair. Over here.
Oh. Didn't see him didn't see him at first. Arga's
so yeah, she just walks right up to this motherfucker and is like, you did it. You are the murderer. She sped this up so quick that she just fucked with your plot the entire way through.
These two these two are just... They're just standing there, mouth agape. He's staring at you like, I don't know, what? That's absurd. That's insane. It must be wrong.
Oh, the wayward glass doesn't lie, but it seems our suspect has a few motives. Would you care to explain to the class?
I don't know what you're talking about.
She just sighs.
That wayward glass can be reattuned. For all I know, it's just pointing to me because you think it's me. And it's just telling you what you want to know.
So, boys, she walks back over to the policeman. Do you know how this thing works? Explain exactly how this works.
Well, the artifact, I don't remember the exact words I used before, so I'm just they blah the explanation. They info dump. It like, searches you to the primary source of, like, what you're trying to find, and that jazz. Something that is noticed is that once it's properly attuned, unless someone is actively seeking an entirely different thing, it does not just reattune to a different target. So unless you're looking...
I don't think I had the ability to reattune to it. All I did was put a little magic through. Power it.
Isaac? Please. Please. Please tell me this is wrong. Please. Please. Like, he's just standing there staring at him. Apparently this jigsaw's name is Isaac.
Oh, Isaac. What made you do it?
Poor Jimmy. You had us all... Isaac, you had us all wrapped around your darn fingers. You murdered Jimmy. How dare you? I didn't even know him that well, and he seemed like a cool guy. How could you? How could you? Why do I have a Brooklyn accent?
I don't know, Libran. Why do you have a little Brooklyn accent? That's off
You're
topic.
on
I don't
that.
know. I'm a stop.
You're on that one diary entry when Gaster was in Brooklyn for a month.
Yep. She just sighs as she looks up at him. So, boys, what do we do with them?
Sir, we'll have to place... Given what we know, we'll have to place you under arrest. You can't do this to me. I've done nothing. You can't prove anything.
We just did. We just proved everything.
Libran perks up. Wait. Hold on.
She just has her mouth shut right now.
What? Is there any possible way that glass has been tampered with? Like,
No, it was underneath the light the entire time.
Are there any ways? Aren't there ways to like sort of mess up magic?
Well,
Something that I don't know about.
Realistically speaking, a wayward glass isn't... Well, a magical item, it's not really the same. It's really just an enchanted piece of glass with with compass runes. There's not much to tamper with, unless somehow it's been damaged or someone's actively casting a spell this entire time. But even then, that would be an egregious amount of TP, as well as how would they be able to maintain... And two, how would they even know where to keep that targeted in an area, or how would they even maintain that casting, that
She
concentration?
giggles and, well, if it's like that, then just have him move and see if the wayward glass keeps going.
That's... They all kind of mentioned that's not exactly how the wayward glass works. As he moves around, like the arrows are still pointing, like it points to the primary source. If what he's saying is correct, what he's trying to argue is your bias against him is somehow tainting the wayward glass.
Well,
somehow.
I don't have any bias. I thought it was either.
Okay.
I actually thought it was the two pawnmen. Like she, like genuinely did ask. She thought it was the two pawnmen.
Okay, Mr. Guards, Mr. and Mrs. Guards, and any other unspecified gender, if you could please keep that person away from us for a bit. We still have some investigating to do. If we don't find anything else, then yeah, Hera, you're right. This is the target, but I have a feeling I've seen a few movies. It's always not the first person we arrest.
Well, technically, everyone was a suspect until the wayward glass narrowed it down.
Technically speaking, with the way you're saying it, it seems like these two were originally the primary suspect.
Yeah, I originally thought they were the two people who could do it because it seemed reasonable. But then the wayward glass showed to you, so I don't think any bias is there.
Guys, you're not gonna let them. You're not gonna let them do this, are you?
Well, if you murdered your best friend, then
they just look down, silent.
Keep them arrested until and keep them arrested. Everybody else on this cart, stay on guard. We still don't know if the killer is on the loose.
Well, I don't think they can blind us again. What are you rolling over there?
Don't fucking question it, Aiden. Leave it the fuck alone. You focus on what you were focusing on.
No, I just heard dice and I was coming over because I was curious. Oh, nice, 13.
Oh. Oh. That's interesting.
What?
What happened?
Damn it all. You hear from this dude. Little shit.
Oh, really?
As suddenly, he raises his hand into the air. Suddenly, there's an item in it. There wasn't one before.
What is that?
Before you can even say that, Librarian, immediately thrown to the ground. As a
crap.
massive
Smoke.
cloud of smoke shows up.
She just puts her eye in the glass and... Yeah.
Alright then. Okay then, give me, okay, actually, give me a physical roll real quick.
Okay, physical is +4.
Okay, yeah.
20?
So, yeah, so, okay. So basically the idea is that was a smoke bomb, and that was partially an item, so it was partially magic. So as the smoke is cleared, you can see the arrows. This dude is currently trying to jump out the window.
How about let's put a blaster there instead,
I mean, he's not really doing very well. He currently has to climb over. He has to climb over the bar.
Well, I have to push him down. I have to push him down without being able to reach him because he's obviously going to attempt to hurt me if I attempt to reach him. So therefore, I'm going to push him with a blaster.
As far as he knows, he doesn't know you're. As far as he knows, he has no ideas you can see him. He thinks he's completely obscured.
She pulls him off of the bar.
All right,
you stay here.
Immediately, he grabs another smoke bomb and throws it to the ground as he pulls one out. Oh yeah,
she's touching him still. So she just shakes him.
This is going all right.
You
so
stay here.
As he's then going to make another roll.
And Libran try to assist. Like, I don't know.
Okay, never mind. So, he puts his hands together and goes, Substitution Jutsu! Nothing happens. Fuck!
He just cackles. She just cackles.
Oh. Well, if we're pulling off anime moves here, ballot gun. I cast.
You don't have that spell.
I cast magic shot.
You want to force a magic shot just cause?
I want to force a gaster. I want to force a gaster level gaster blaster. I'm feeling pretty lucky.
I mean, like you already have him pinned down. You're on top of him at this point.
Oh,
basically.
Okay, then that's not necessary.
Yeah, it's he was using substitution jutsu to try and get out of your grab.
Yeah, her grab was a 23.
Well, I actually didn't have you roll to grab. You have a +4 to your physical. Like, he at most has a +2. Like, yeah, I would have to arbitrarily give him a +4 to actually, like, you know...
do anything.
Yeah.
So, yeah, can I use, like, blasters at, like, lowest level in order to just, like, blow away some heat? Just, like, lowest setting, blow some heat, get rid of the smoke. Cool.
I mean, the smoke at this point is already dissipating. Remember, there's an open window Remember, there's already an open window in here.
Yeah, she just pulls him down and keeps him shoved into the floor. Can I get some help here, boys?
As all three of these dudes then go over and they all three just fucking grab the fucker. He's not going anywhere.
There we go. So, would you like to explain to the class why you killed the block, sir? We know it's you. Innocence doesn't try to run.
He's just silent. I need to make another roll.
Well, can I potentially influence this?
No.
I mean, like, challenge this roll, I mean.
No. This isn't
Okay.
isn't for something that like you can actually like challenge.
Okay, cool.
Oh
18,
fuck.
That's pretty good.
Oh no. No, that's not good at all.
No, that's pretty good for him. As well as like, oh, he got lucky somehow.
No, it's not.
Oh,
As
what happened?
you kind of look at him as he's growling, you know, he's like, he's actually he starts struggling to get out. Like, he starts almost convulsing a bit. Like, he's like jerking really hard. He's like, like, as he kind of starts screaming a bit, actually. It's like, you kind of notice something. You sort of notice you kind of realize Jigsawy's you can't normally see a Jigsawy's eyes, you know? It's like, or it's like,
They don't.
more accurately, like, when you do see them, they look like eyes. His eye sockets are empty.
This isn't a real one. This isn't a real one.
crap.
I am
Is this another
actually,
case
out of
of-
just pure fear, I'm going to roll to summon a couple
on.
of blasters.
You're gonna.
So,
Like,
Librarian
force.
kind of sees
He's
this
in
and
fear.
is like, oh god.
I mean,
this is-
yeah. Go ahead, I guess.
Librarian,
Yeah.
Librarian sees.
You're
Nat
forced.
dirty 20.
So you're
She's forced.
so
Yeah, blaster.
the lowest-
She's forced.
the lowest
Not the
level of
lowest.
Oh.
The highest. Dirty
Oh.
20.
So as you manifest this, like, he starts violently coughing.
This is the real one.
As this kind of viscous
Librarian-
fluid kind of starts flowing out of him, out of his mouth
What
and
color
eyes.
is it? What color is it?
It looks like the color black. However, like, it's black as it comes out. However, as the light reflects off it, it's rainbow.
Librarian sees this and says, "Ah, crap! Is this another CHARA situation?"
Kara is red. This is
black.
and rainbow at the same time. It's both no color
This
and
isn't
all
good.
colors.
She's just like, this isn't good. The
As-
Is this an
blaster is
ASRIEL situation?
No. If this was Gaster, he would tell you. Actually, if this was a Gaster thing, like, he probably wouldn't even... You probably would have known immediately. Gaster would have fucking told you.
she attempts to console the Gaster piece inside of her about this situation.
That is partial void, but I don't know what... But not even I am concrete on what that thing possessing him is.
She giggles and says, leave his body.
No, you
You're
don't
not-
say that. Because
No?
as the moment you try to open your mouth, he fucking loudly convulses and his fucking chest explodes.
Then she closes
Oh.
her mouth.
Like his
And for a
fucking,
second,
like
I thought
literally
this was
his
the
heart,
Deltarune universe.
like his heart blew up out of his chest, like it was a bomb, knocking these three into the wall. I actually need to roll for them, actually, to make sure those guys are okay. Okay, one of them is definitely kind of fucked up a bit. and one of them is fine, more or less. So this one's fine, this one's hurt, this one kind of got fucked up. This one got thrown into the bar, so like fucking like you saw like a bunch of the bottles broke and just kind of fucking like he got my man's got a bunch of glass in him. He's not.
Can I void blast this bit? Can I void blast it?
As you see, what is apparently now a dead jigsaw on the ground with the fucking hole in its chest with a bunch of weird black fluid that reflects rainbow in the light.
Is there like a thing? Is there like an object, a thing, anything? Is there anything at all? Or is it just dead man?
As you note, corpses can stay around for a while, especially, granted formed corpses have the tendency to turn it into items. This one is just kind of slowly leaking gas as, like, it shrivels more and more.
He pulls away from it slightly in order to not get affected by the gas.
It's not noxious or anything. It has no smell, like at all. It's
no
just,
smell doesn't. No smell means bad. She pulls the hell away from that. Carbon monoxide is odorless, dog.
I don't mean no smell as in like, oh, it's like. I mean like it's not noxious. Like you don't.
What does it smell
like? It's just like it's like the distinct smell of nothing. Like, it's a smell, but it doesn't smell like anything. It's just, like, it is literally the smell of odorless gas. Like, its smell is literally the smell of odorlessness. Like, it's literally getting rid of the odor in the room somehow, weirdly.
Well, that's something that's arsenic. And she pulls the blaster away to prevent it from getting affected by whatever this is.
As it does, this guy kind of gets up and picks this dude up. He picks himself off the ground as they kind of, like, get back over here as they're like, well, I guess we have another body to report.
Guys, was this what kind of The Last of Us? What Libran is just confused, and they're trying to put words together for this.
These two pipe up and say, so it wasn't really him?
Oh, it was a clone.
That's the only explanation we can come up with. We always knew he was always jealous of Jimmy's strength, you know?
See, Hera, I freaking told you.
Always. So...
she's freaking out. No, she's actually freaking out. The blaster is, like, trying to comfort her, but it's failing. She's just...
She is not... It's like...
She does not like this.
However, there is... As this one kind of goes over to try and grab the body, as he touches it, his hand sort of... Basically, the body kind of sponges dryly. It's like he's grabbing a dry, dusty sponge, almost.
That's not good. Also, when plastic is burnt, it releases carbon monoxide, so...
As he kind of...
That's why she was particularly afraid.
He needs water. I think he needs water.
Puts it kind of next to the other body. The one thing you will notice that seemingly no one else did is, evidently mixed in with all the broken stuff over here, something fell off this body.
She goes over to grab it, just warily.
You go up, you actually find a few things. You find some pieces of scrap metal. Or at least they're scrap metal now. And you find another very Strange. You know this doesn't belong. Something you know doesn't belong here. Hera, you find a solid black petrified human heart.
He stares at it and it is just. That's not
With-
right, Gaster. Can you explain?
There are lots of things outside reality, Hera. Many things that have access to items that don't belong to where they're found.
Wait. Is something
don't
going
hear
on with the
whatever.
Dark Fountain? I swear to Christ.
So, real quick.
So are we rolling any? Is this the end of whatever the fuck? Is there more roles to be had for my character to do on this train ride?
No, not really. Unless you want to, unless you go out of your way to do something that will require a roll, you can
She
kind
is
of...
having trouble controlling her blaster right now, and she's trying to peacefully dissipate it, but it is very difficult for her to do because it's void.
Yeah. Give me an intellectual roll, then, to see if you can just,
Alright,
kind of calm yourself down enough to try and see if you can figure out what's going on with this.
Alright, a +1. No.
You have
6.
no fucking idea. You have no fucking idea why this construct isn't dissipating when you tell it to. It's still there, and it appears to be, lightly nuzzling you, attempting to try and help comfort you somewhat.
She puts on the gloves,
You put on the muffle mittens.
the muffle mittens. Can I reattempt the roll?
No.
Okay.
The blaster's just gonna be there. It's gonna
It's
be
an entity
here,
now.
at least for
It's
now.
an entity.
For now, at least. For now.
So, Librand, this is the first time I think you've seen her actually summon one of those.
Well,
No, not really.
if I recall, I do think Gamma was there for the big fucking, panic attack in the middle of town.
Oh no, yeah,
I literally
but that wasn't
was.
summon. This was the blaster being summoned.
I'm so quiet during sessions because there's so much going on and I can't. When I try to do something, I'm talked over. So yeah.
Oof. Sorry.
So, okay.
You have a petrified black human heart.
She takes it, puts it in her inventory.
You have that now. And
Yeah, we have that now.
Yo, Hera, you probably shouldn't keep that.
Don't want to.
Gaster kind of chimes
think
in and kind of actually asks you to pull him out lightly to make this easier for talking. Are you gonna do that?
She puts her hand to her chest and
Me?
lightly pulls him out. Not you, him. Her.
No, I was okay. I
Go
was
ahead.
talking to Jack, but okay.
Alright, continue,
ahead,
Librand. Sorry.
I was asking if you were asking me, so but whatever.
I mean, Gaster isn't in you, I don't think. I don't think you have a Gaster piece, do you?
No.
Okay.
So, alright. Hera, if I may examine that heart, please.
She pulls it out and gives it to the piece of Gaster.
You physically hand over the heart to this, floating piece of face in your hand.
She holds it out to his face. I mean,
Okay,
he knows he doesn't have hands.
Yeah, that's better. Alright, as he kind of just looks over it. What? No, that's not... This doesn't make... How? That's not... possible. That doesn't make sense. He says that.
Oh,
Anyone
explain
gonna
a little
ask?
more detail, sir?
Are you asking him to? Because at the moment he's kind of in
She
his
did. She did.
that
Explain
heart.
a little.
That it should be physically impossible for that heart to be here.
Yeah, I believe that would be from the light world, and I don't think that would exist here.
It's not just that. It's whose heart that is. But I know that person is still alive.
More detail, please.
That heart belongs to Chris Dreamer,
Oh.
the previous leader of the leader of the previous fuck squad. But they're alive. I know they are. I could see them right now. This doesn't make sense. How is that?
Wait, Gaster, wasn't this about your whole experiment thing with, like, you know, bringing outer beings into, like, the the light world? You know, like giving random souls to humans, human vessels.
This is You don't understand, Libram. This item physically should not exist. I can literally give you a vision of where Chris is right now and what they're doing. I can see them. They're alive. Placing vessels in a dead host doesn't work. They need to be alive.
Wait.
And they still have that
a-
being attached to them. They simply don't do anything anymore.
Gaster, is this one of your goners?
No, it can't be. I know this. This is Chris's heart.
Then, hold on. How would you know what his heart looked like?
Hera, I'm not just a physicist. I do actually have a doctorate.
Well, I know that. You have to have a doctorate to be a physicist. In any case...
I mean a doctorate as in an MD.
Oh, well, still, what
I've
situation would require...
I know what a human heart looks like. I can simply sense this essence. This is Chris's essence. Unmistakably, unrefutably. But
that would have been more information that I would have liked to hear before.
This is irrefutable. This is irrefutable. This doesn't make sense, though. How is this here? It's petrified. And not just petrified as in it's, been made to stone. It's petrified black as in it's ancient. As if it's been used in hundreds of rituals for thousands of years. This is an artifact. This doesn't...
Gaster, is this possibly related to the depths? You know, the space below the dark world. Perhaps a version of Chris, and this is just me rambling here, perhaps a version of Chris fell into the depths and, got shattered across time and space, perhaps?
That'd certainly be possible, yes, but they would be a lot more like me, and even then, well, as he, kind of motions his face towards the heart, this wouldn't be necessarily as physical as it is. It would be a lot more like me, an ethereal entity, an ethereal object. Yes, I do have physicality, but...
If it's an artifact, then could also mean timeline travel.
Hmm.
So there
Multiverse
is.
theory is a bitch.
Yeah.
Well, you could call it more so multiverse physics now.
Does Aaron want to do anything with it? They are an item master. They would technically
And
have the ability to. They might be able to do more with it. Who knows? Since they actually have a physical
Aaron
body that can
examines it.
touch it. All right then.
Aaron takes it and examines it. Do I roll intellectual? Or?
Does Aaron actually say anything, or do they just take it?
Guys, can I take a look at that?
Yeah, it would be an intellectual roll for Aaron.
Okay.
I would probably not put it on his character sheet because it's tilted.
Oh.
I mean, too late. Either way, you already rolled, and that's a dirty 20.
That's a dirty 20.
So as Aaron kind of picks this up, you don't know how you can determine this, but you're not sure quite how you get this info from it, but you are looking at it, and as you kind of run it over, you actually take your gloves off and sort of run it over with your fingers lightly. As you kind of feel it in your hands, you notice something. This is ancient. Something you've been able to notice is, yeah, this
Carbon
has
dating on this must be insane.
essence on it, but it's hard to explain, but this isn't just Chris's heart. You feel it. You actually, eventually you stick one of your fingers into one of the valves. And, you feel, this is supposed to be petrified, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why does it feel soft?
Why does it feel alive? Still.
Despite, you feel like it definitively feels like stone. This is a petrified black. This heart is petrified black. But it still moves in your hand as if it was made of organic material. It's not only that, only about maybe half. The majority of this heart is made from Chris, but one of the valves and but 2 chambers are from something else. There's wires in it. You also notice how, despite how old this is, they mentioned the idea of a different world, maybe a different timeline. No, this is the heart of your Chris from your timeline. However, this is
Chris.
This is you are able to determine an exact age for it.
All right, what's the age?
This is exactly 10,000 years old.
This is exactly 10,000 years old.
As far as you can tell, whatever this is, it had to have been created somehow. And one thing you will notice is, while it is Chris's essence, it's certainly not their presence.
We only have one of the 2 pieces here, essence and not presence. Gaster, I presume you know more about what that means.
It's not his presence, not their presence. That, without a more proper body, I can't exactly get that same tactile feedback, but that does open things and make me question. What the hell is... I need to see something.
Yeah.
Hera.
Do you need to go back in? She picks
Yes.
him up and just puts him back in her chest.
One thing you also notice is that by having this as an item master, you would be able to use this to give yourself the DT element to anything you're doing. So, like, anything you do, you can have it be charged with the DT element.
How many uses?
There is no use. It's just a thing. It's just a thing where you have to roll in order to do it. It's like,
Okay.
I use this key item as an item master to invoke this effect.
I mean, I don't need to invoke that effect. I can just put DT in whatever.
It also
Because I have that element.
It also can also be used to give the tech element, the color element, and the void element, as well as earth.
This is a lot of different elements in this. He takes a look and then just touches it more lightly again, and
You don't know what else it can use, but this, the best you can describe this is some sort of ritualistic catalyst.
this is like a ritualistic catalyst, maybe like a thorn ring where it can make a spell that is usually uncastable.
Wait. Let me see that.
Sure. He hands you the item.
You want to examine it, Libran?
Yes.
Alright.
I want to see if it has some thorn elements in it.
Foreign elements. Alright then, tell me when to stop rolling. Because this is going to be a intellectual roll.
Stop.
Ooh. Not good.
Dang.
You really, considering you are in Gaster's notebook, from what you do have a lot of correlation with, like, the elements of it within your pages. However, you can't determine if this has anything foreign. As far as you can tell, everything about this item is native to your universe, excluding void. But that's because void is literally the non-existence
It's
in between
the
reality
of the universe.
Yeah.
I know we can just take that back and put it in.
No, keep it on top of you.
Okay.
He might come back out.
Okay. I don't know how to do that exactly. There we go.
Super weird.
Ooh.
Are you fucking kidding me?
How am I getting all the best rolls here and
You're
just
fucking
getting shit?
This is Gaster's roll. How the fuck did... Not only that, Gaster's supposed to be a max level character who put a majority of his fucking shit into intellectual. You want to know what this is? This is a fucking 14. And it still doesn't meet the fucking DC! He was off by 1 fucking point! No, you would have absolutely no fucking idea what the fuck this is about.
Okay, cool.
So never mind. Put Gaster on your sheet.
Okay. There you go.
Put Gaster back over there. God, are you literally 1 fucking point off? Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck?
That's terrible.
It's like
I'm getting all the lucky rolls over here. 19s.
I wasn't
20s,
even hell. I wasn't even being
24s.
hell. I wasn't even being serious with this roll, but because he rolled so fucking low, I can't let him get this without it being arbitrary bullshit. Like, the most he would put into his intellectual is a +10.
Yeah.
And that wouldn't... God, are you fucking kidding me, Gaster? You fucking idiot.
Jack. It's fine. We can just say we don't know what this is. If we ever have some downtime, we can study it, and then we can re-roll. Okay?
He's the smartest person in 2 timelines.
Yes.
And he still can't figure this out. God fucking damn it.
I know. Listen, Jack,
that
adds to the mystery. We don't need everything answered now.
Which is true.
Motherfucker.
I don't know how I've just been getting 19s, 20s, and 21s for the most part.
I don't know either. Like,
Hera just has that stank on it, I guess.
God, well, fuck.
Stupid.
So with that in
Well,
mind,
I guess
unless you want me to roll this D4 again so we can have another event on this train, the rest of this train ride is gonna be nothing but roleplay.
sure, another
Yeah, I'd
event.
like
Roll a
some
d4.
more.
Roll d4. I want to see what the d4 comes out to.
I swear to fucking God, if it hits the number I'm thinking of, I'm gonna be so fucking mad. Okay.
It's
Okay.
a 3. That
See?
sounds good.
Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm rounding upwards.
4. Did it just... Was 3 the number that we
Because
needed
3
for
is the
first
murder
mystery?
3 is murder mystery again.
So it rolled the number that you thought it would roll.
No, it didn't. However, this is kind of just as bad because we just did this.
What's number 4?
I'm gonna round up, and so let's have some downtime in between these events real quick.
Hera just did some weird ass shit. Like, she got some nat 20s, some dirty 20s, and some 23s.
So as these 4
Oh.
pawn men get back over here, you
What
actually
these do? Because
these-
they're now part of the group again.
these 2 go back to their group
There you go.
as they all kind of collectively group hug each other. Yay! We're a group
No
again.
one was the murderer.
Can Libran go into a catatonic sort of state and kind of read through himself, see if he can find anything at
Yeah.
all?
Sure. Do you want to roll for it too?
Hera's just going to have,
Themselves. God damn it.
OJ time.
And
Yes, please. I would like to roll.
Hera's doing the OJ and alcohol mix up to give to everyone.
tell me when to stop.
Oh, yeah.
Stop.
Oh, wow.
Again?
Oh,
It's
brother.
literally the exact same number. Okay, because it literally landed on the exact same number again, we're re-rolling this.
Okay.
It literally landed on the exact same number it landed on last time. Like,
Stop.
that's
Ooh, that's better.
9. That is better. Not by much, though.
You could give advantage on certain rolls if you really want something to happen.
I mean, I probably should. However, at this point, I've already re-rolled this. Gamma, do you want to re-roll again?
Yes, but this time I'll take the final result.
Okay. Because, like, at this point, we've re-rolled twice. That's really, really arbitrary.
That is. It really is.
Tell me when to stop.
Please stop.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah!
10's better than 9.
Yep. Yes, it is.
I
Actually,
have no fucking clue.
honest to fucking God, in a tabletop RPG, literally a 1-point difference actually can mean a fucking lot.
It
Like-
can. It can be a world.
Yeah, it's the difference between failure and succeeding and just barely getting something. This group,
And that
Hera's
20,
just over here with a dirty 20, a 23, and
a
a nat
19
20.
could literally fail, but a nat 20 can literally change a campaign.
Yeah, I've seen that happen before. I've had that happen before.
so Non and Arca seem to be over here playing card games as their downtime. Hera is
Hera
just
is
doing.
making alcohol.
Is Aaron getting involved with the card game or no?
Yeah, Aaron's gonna get involved with the card game.
You-
As Hera serves a bunch of different drinks.
Yep.
The
As you
adults
can see.
seem to think that she's also an adult, so she
as
can
this
just have
group
black-
comes up to you, 3 of them.
To Hera?
Yep, as these 3 get their drinks. However, this one happy kind of stays by you. That was pretty impressive.
Well,
Okay,
there's
so
always a certain amount of luck on the first try, right? Beginner's luck.
okay,
even.
so what did I learn from? Sorry.
No, go ahead.
You learned I will say you have learned something about about that fluid that turns rainbow. However, I will not say what it is yet.
All right, sounds good.
That was pretty. I suppose they're always a bit. Suppose so, but you handled yourself pretty all right out there.
Can't.
She's
Sorry
shaking
again.
almost right now.
Do you want me to
Sorry
DM
again.
it to you?
I mean, you don't have to. I just want to know if it's something that could make like Libran mortified.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Popo.
You good?
I'll DM you later. I'll DM it to you. I'll DM it to you.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead. Could proceed with the happy.
Oh, you handled yourself pretty well.
She's shaking right now.
Oh, give yourself. Hey, relax. Honest to God, you've done better than some actual officers I've seen.
Instinct, she says. Just her instinct was to actually just shove her fire down to move her fire in a certain way, and even Mr. Blaster, who's trying to cuddle her right now, is here just based on instinct.
Quite the fancy construct you've got too. Never
The
quite seen
blaster.
something like that before.
The blaster drips a little bit of void on the floor. Or just viscous goo.
Void fluid on the floor.
Yeah.
You know. It's neat looking. Though I suppose as they, kind of look to your, dragon disguise helmet, face, head, well, I suppose it matches.
Mm-hmm. She smiles softly. It's just, the adrenaline in me is still going.
I get it, kid. I get it.
Rush.
And also, I won't tell anyone you're too young to be serving these.
Thanks, she whispers.
Pats you on the back. You did good. You did a good thing, kid. Be proud of yourself.
She
As
smiles.
they go to sit down with the rest of their friends. As this Rudin Ranger and Happy block, they immediately go blah 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 hair, blah 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 jewelry. They're in a conversation.
Blah 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 traumatized. Blah 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 mortified.
Oh yeah. You also notice that these two are getting quite a lot of drinks.
Would you like a bigger bottle?
Well, to be more accurate, this one is getting more drinks. Yeah. Just fucking give me the bottle.
She hands him the bottle of vodka.
Andrew, I don't think you need to drink right now. Shut up, Michael. Shut up. And fucking hug me. As he kind of tackle hugs his friend to the ground, holding the bottle, holding an open bottle of vodka, by the way, spilling some of it onto the floor.
He just sighs. At this point, this might as well have them be drunk than insanely depressed.
Something you notice is they do move these bodies over into this corner as now all of them have woken up. This guy, the one who was, actually using the Wayward Glass, he wakes up and is like, okay, I know who it is. Give me the Wayward Glass and it'll point us right to... Give us the Wayward Glass. I could see who shot that at me. We fucking locked eyes. I know who it is. Oh.
I did it. I fixed it. It's good.
What the fuck happened while I was out?
Well, I think you could consider the effects of cyanide something similar.
Cyanide... I mean, I'm not the most knowledgeable on jigsaw biology, but I'm pretty sure cyanide doesn't cause an explosion from within their chest.
No, but it killed him and made it so we couldn't get any more answers out of him.
He actually kind of pipes up,
This...
Whoa! Hold the fuck up! Wait a fucking minute. As he kind of puts his hand into the now open chest cavity.
She looks over at him and just watches.
Like, this guy has a lot of machinery in him. What the fuck?
Does
the ranger notice Libran in the corner just like mortified but zoned out? Like the expression on their face is just like
1,000-mile stare.
No, he does not. He is too busy digging his hands in this corpse's chest, pulling out various bits of machinery.
So this would mean that it was just a cyborg who self-destructed.
Android.
Cyborg.
Libran shouts from the corner.
Oh, whichever.
And another thing you notice is there's a lot more of that weird black fluid that reflects rainbow.
She thinks about it for a second. Isn't that just oil?
It did not... Oil has a very specific feeling as a fluid. It did not feel like oil when you picked that thing up. At all. Like, it did not feel... Like, that shit did not feel like oil.
Everything that you said matched oil, except for that part right there.
Like, it looked... Like, maybe at first, maybe thinking about it, like, maybe it could have been oil. However, that did not have the viscosity of oil. Especially since as he keeps...
Thicker or thinner?
Both.
That's just the nature of void.
Especially since as he pulls out, and what's even crazier is, I'm not finding any engine for any of these cybernetics.
Oh, that would be this. She held out the heart.
That just looks like a really fucked up organ.
She turns it around to reveal the wires.
I mean, that's not an engine, kid. I know what an engine. There's no turbines or no motor. There's nothing in that. That's just a really fucked up heart with a lot of input and outputs attached to it. It looks like some sort of...
That's what exploded. The engine might have exploded.
Nah, kid. Dark World cybernetics are basically minor pieces of thrash machines added to the body. Due to how, thought you'd know. Anyways, when it comes down to it, we don't, even when they use oil as a fuel, their engines are specifically designed to not blow up. They don't explode. They, at worst, implode and burn. And two, normally you would have that placed on normally at your lower back or lower abdomen on your front, so that if it does, you can lean forward or back and have it fall out. I can't even tell what these cybernetics are fueled by. What is this stuff? as he actually, you actually notice his hand is covered in that fluid, as he's about to put his finger in his mouth.
Don't put that in there. That would kill you.
Don't you put it in your mouth.
That would kill you.
He doesn't believe it. He's still gonna put it in his mouth.
She sighs.
No!
Does
Libran shouts from the camera, don't you fucking dare. And then they get up, walk over to the Rudin Ranger, and just slap them in the face.
Ah! The fuck's your problem, dude? Fine.
Don't put that in your mouth. I'm actively saving your life.
You actually are, though.
Which is what I thought. That's void. You don't put that in your mouth. You don't put void in your body.
If you put that in your mouth, I don't think you'll exist anymore.
Exactly.
Hold up.
You'll pull a.
Let me actually pause. I'm going to pause this recording real quick because I just want to DN this to you.
But engineers are your friend. I had me a chum who would chug too much rum, then go blow the place up as kids do. But I realized one night as he vanished from sight that old Tavish was working for Blue. When I saw I'd been tricked, I was pretty dang ticked, and my fists, well, they started to clench. And he screamed and he bled when I took off his head with the business end of this here end. Did you know that Matthew Mercer plays Hit in the English dub of Dragon Ball Super?
Hey, Lamau. Didn't know that. Or I might have forgotten.
Hera asks the staff if there's more potent alcohol on this train.
Anyways, don't tell anyone what I fucking DM'd you.
Alright.
Oof.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
It makes a lot more sense to you now, doesn't it?
Yep! Yep!
I'm just gonna say, you don't know why that would be what that is, but you absolutely know that is not a fucking good thing at all. Cause there's only one reason you can think why that would exist.
So I'm guessing it's something similar to hate. Animosity.
Anyways, so back to what we were doing. You basically saved this dude's fucking fine. Right, let me wash my hands.
Put it in a vial.
As he actually starts to walk. We have plenty of samples from the body itself.
By the way, don't let that linger on your body.
Okay, all of my audio just glitched out hella bad. Jesus. Uh-oh. God damn it. Let me disconnect. Reconnect. Hope that fixes it. Do that.
It did.
Okay.
Fixed it.
I can hear you guys now. Cool.
Hi, so Hera asks the people if
Did you
they have
pick
more
up on the
potent
part where did you pick up on the part where I said don't let that linger on your body too long?
Oh yeah, I did. He already stated he was just gonna go to the bathroom to wash his hands.
Alright.
He asks the staff if they have more potent alcohol on this train.
Oh, we do. You have to pay for it.
She looks at Aaron with the eyes of pleading. Aaron's just like,
You sure you want to spend the party dark dollars? Especially since, if I recall, I still need to retract the actual money you paid for your tickets.
what was the money? What was the money?
It's 100. It was 20 dark dollars for each person's ticket, and you have a party of 5.
Well, that's only just 100. Let's look at that. So we'd have 156 dark dollars left.
Now you have 256 at the current moment.
No, okay, I have 256 at the current moment. Guys, should we do this? Just one bottle, not anything else than that.
Arca and Non kind of look to Aaron and Hera. It's like
we could share it together.
Non's gonna roll. He doesn't care. He does not fucking care. He doesn't care enough to do anything.
All right, and Arca?
Firmly against it.
Well, that's 2 for, 1 abstaining, and 1 against.
So you
Libran, you're the tiebreaker. Or you'll make a tie. Libran, Gamma, that's you.
Is everything okay, Gamma? You there? Is your mic not working?
Maybe if you can hear us, just
Sorry, I just had a brain snap moment. I'm fine now.
did you hear what we said?
No, what'd you say?
Hera wants to buy like actual like high quality booze, but that's like costs money.
How
Aaron
much
said
we
1
talking?
bottle.
Depends on the bottle you're getting.
Well, what do we have for options?
A moment, if you would. As this one also leaves the room to go get something. Real quick, I actually forgot. I need to roll for the first one that left. Actually, no, I just need to flip a coin. To be more accurate.
You know, those other Rudin Rangers were awfully calm for me slapping one of their comrades.
Well, I mean, to be fair, they did just see him dig his hand into a corpse, pull out weird fluid they didn't recognize, and he was about to put it in his mouth. If you didn't stop him, there may have been a chance there's a chance they probably would have grabbed his hands. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe not.
Alright.
Oh my fucking god.
Land? It says tails. It says it's tails, but I don't believe that.
Yeah, I don't believe that fucking either.
Do it again. There you go.
Oh,
heads.
okay.
That was the good ending, correct?
Yes, that was the good ending.
Good. Now, anyway, let's get that list of alcohol.
Well, about that.
Oh.
All of a sudden, as these two leave, you notice some noises from outside the window.
Hera turns to look and see what those noises are.
Normally, now trains can be pretty loud. It's like, especially with this open window, you can hear the chugga 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 chugga. You hear something. Kind of weird, though. You don't need to roll for this. Actually, Libran and Hera are both near the window at the current moment, so they would both see this. You guys look outside, and you see a fucking massive fucking semi. You see a massive fucking, 20-wheeler truck hauling ass to try and catch up with this train. Blaring heavy metal music.
He just looks out the window like...
What is the driver...
pulls their hand down, going like
wearing
this.
a trucker hat?
Yes.
You cannot see them. The windshield is blacked. It's like that glass it's one-way glass. They can see you, but you can't see them.
Hera puts her balls up her fist and then does the pumping up and down motion. See if they can honk the horn. See if
Hera, as you
basically
do
her
that,
idea is to see if they can see her.
you don't know. What you do know is they do not honk the horn as you do that.
Okay.
However, as it gets closer and closer, you then notice there are people hanging off that 20-wheeler.
He shoves the blaster in the way.
That's actually a very, very, very good decision to make, actually.
The blaster explodes.
Because you're just gonna... Why are you gonna have it shoot?
It hit... No, it's
Oh,
just...
you're literally
when it
having
hits
it...
the-
You're literally having it go in front of the fucking vehicle?
Yes, and then it just hits.
Okay, so...
The blaster explodes.
Alright, so they need to roll. Before it hits them, they need to roll to see if they can swerve out of the way of this. They cannot. Oh my god, they can fucking not. So you throw this out. This thing opens its mouth wide, void energy, and it fucking just...
Delete. Control-Alt-Delete. Control-Alt-Delete.
As fucking... You now see the trucker.
Hey.
As it looks at you like... You also notice quite a... And apparently it's also like... Had quite a lot of the clothes it was wearing eaten by the void as well.
She just chuckles at them and waves as the train just continues flying away.
They look at you. And they are fucking pissed. As...
He just salutes, does that half-ass salute, and then goes back into the train.
As, like, they have one... As, basically... You basically see this fucking... Well, basically a caravan. For all intents and purposes. However, you do see 4 individuals
Say levy.
jump off the now slowing down 20-wheeler.
Hey, yo, Gaster, these friends of yours?
Yeah, are they? Are they friends of yours, Gaster?
As now 4 NPCs now have to make 4 physical rolls. As they bring out their wingsuits. To see
What
if...
chance? What
to see
song
it,
is
are they...
playing
if,
out of their truck?
the heavy metal music... You know that one song from fucking Mad Max Fury Road that the villain plays when they're chasing down Max? That song? Yeah, it's that. Unless that wasn't a heavy metal song. Basically, like, the kind of heavy metal music...
Song, so I'm gonna...
Basically,
I don't
the kind
know
of...
that song, so I'm gonna just imagine it's Hens by Pantera.
Basically, the kind of heavy metal you would see in, like, the fucking... That would accompany the Raiders in a Mad Max movie.
Oh, okay.
Well, let's see.
First one.
Well,
Ooh.
Not that bad for him.
Not that bad. He's able to catch the wind from the train moving past. He's in the...
Oh, that's cool.
They are in the draft of the wind. However, they are not yet close enough to the train to be able to grab on and pull themselves inside.
Well, since this is a construct that doesn't delete itself upon
it
firing,
died. It just died.
Oh,
Remember,
it
it was hit by a fucking 20-wheeler.
fair enough. No, you made it sound like it blasted the 20-wheeler.
Like it opened its mouth, crash. Like it just got in front, opened its mouth, and just let the fucking wheeler crash into it, basically.
Okay, cool.
Like you,
So
like
I'm
you
gonna roll a physical to see if she can just blast out of the sky. So she has
hold
to have
up.
a
Let me do this. These NPCs. This one also gets caught in the draft. All right,
so
now
that means it's
roll
your
physical.
DC is 10 then. Yeah, I'm rolling my physical. By the way, if she makes
he doesn't. He gets caught in it, but he flies out of it. He does not get caught in it, actually.
Okay, so the DC is 12.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I want it to be possible for them, but I don't want it to be
15.
Which one are you doing?
Yeah.
Which one are you doing?
The small ones.
Oh, so the 15s.
The ones that just go, yeah. So with a 15, how many can she summon?
if I recall, how you could summon one. You were able to summon one on a 5, correctly?
Correct.
All right, so you summon 3.
So one blasts the dude.
The
Just
first one
blasts his wingsuit. Just blasts the wingsuit.
All right.
She just goes.
All right, then. So, let's. Oh boy.
Blaster here.
Actually, let me roll this d10 for it. It doesn't. I doubt it matters. 8. So that would be right here. Yeah. So you have a direct shot at him. Either way, actually. So-
Yeah, just blast him out of here. He gone. Bro can... The point of the blaster was to prevent him from keeping the draft. So if it can shove him out...
So you don't care whether or not you hit him and do damage. What you just want him out of the draft, basically.
Yeah, he can't catch up, essentially.
Yeah. So no matter what, because you've done this, I will say you get him out of the draft. Let's see how well. Let's see if he can. See how many this hits. Yeah. First, let's see how many ticks this will hit. Oh, it's only 1 tick. All right, that's a bit of a shame.
Fine. That's fine. That works.
And
he did. They're not dead, but he's out of the draft. And
how many points of movement do you get? Let's
4.
roll. It landed on another dice, so I'm not counting that.
1.
You see, because he's in a draft, he doesn't realize this is a laser. So he kind of like see. Here's the thing: while these may be straight lines, he thinks if he just falls back, the draft will protect him, and it'll just. He doesn't realize lasers aren't warped by physical winds. You know,
then she just
like
goes,
this isn't a normal physical shot. Like this is a laser. Like this is like these are massless particles. So this blasts him. So
she just smiles as she half salutes him as he flies away.
And you deal to him
minimum damage.
Yeah. Let's see here. 15 divided by 4 is still 4. Is it? No.
So why
3.
exactly are these guys chasing us?
It's 3. It's 3. But are you rounding up or rounding down?
We're rounding up in this case.
Okay, so yeah, you're rounding up. It's 4.
So he's out of
4
draft.
damage.
Now,
and does it damage his wingsuit? That is the main purpose. Does it damage his wingsuit?
Oh yeah, the wingsuit's the wingsuits. The wings of the wingsuit have been burned. Like my man
just smiles at him and just goes "C'est la vie."
Now, Tom.
As he just gets blasted. She has 2 more blasters, so even if they do get in the draft, she's able to just remove them.
Unless they get really high, in which case they can use the draft to grab the train and pull themselves in through a window.
Okay.
Like if they roll like a 12 at least, like 12 to 15, they can get in the draft. If they get above a 15, they can grab onto the train and attempt to pull themselves in.
Okay. No.
He fails. The third one jumps. His wingsuit does. As he opens his wingsuit, the dumbass doesn't fucking open his arms all the way, and fucking falls and fucking just immediately dives into the fucking ground the moment he jumps off.
All right. Then
like you didn't even you saw him jump off. You didn't even see you don't see him after he jumps off at all. Like the other 2, you could kind of see them as they got close, but the 4th one, see if he gets it.
Yeah, he gets it
in the draft.
Well, we still have 2 blasters, so since there was only 4 people, she uses both blasters on this guy.
Yep. Either way, he's gonna get out. Either way, I believe since you have these as blasters, he's out of the draft anyways.
Yep.
However, let's see. Do you just want to launch both at once to see where it goes?
Both. Yeah, just launch both at once. See where it goes, since there's not going to be any other purpose for this.
Alright, 1 lands here.
That's not it. There you go. And 1 lands on a 5, which is on top of him.
Yep, so this Gaster Blaster basically just point blank gets right up to him, and he's just like, oh fuck. So first things first, let's see how much damage this dude gets. 1 tick of damage. 1. That sucks.
Well, can I... You didn't even roll that right. I'm gonna roll it. Let me roll
You know what?
it.
Roll your. You know what? Roll your orange D4.
Yeah, sure.
Four
That's a 4
ticks.
though.
Yeah, 4 ticks. So roll that orange D4 to see how much damage you're doing per tick.
7 or 8 even. 8 damage per tick.
God
Bro
damn.
might actually die. I might actually die.
8 times 4? No.
32. Okay, fair
Not.
enough.
He's fucked up.
Oh,
He's really fucked up. Before the other blaster.
Alright, now the second one. No,
No,
the second one just turns around
bro,
and aims
even
at
before. Nah, bro, even before the other blaster fires, he's already, like, long gone. Like, he's rolling and it's like, by the time the. Like, unless the blaster is, like, literally stationary sitting there, like, he's out of sight within seconds.
No, what was happening with the blaster is that they were supposed to both fire at the same time.
Ah.
Yeah.
I mean, either way, it doesn't matter if it fires. The first one basically threw him out of the draft immediately, so, like...
I just want to double the damage, essentially. That's all I'm doing, is trying to damage him, fuck him up as much as possible.
And I'm telling you, it's, like, literally not physically possible with how the order of events have happened. Like, the first one was literally a point-blank knock to the face immediately. Like, when this one hit him, it literally hits him to the ground. Like, my man was thrown to the ground immediately. Like, within seconds, you could not see him.
She just waves and smiles at them out the car, and is just laughing and giggling gleefully. As the blaster slowly turns, floats off, and goes for a ram.
Wait, the blaster
flies away to attempt to finish him off.
Alright, you know what? I'll roll for that later. Just to see what that... I'll just roll for that later to see what that blaster was doing, to see what happened.
Libran, you just saw Hera get rid of an entire heist. Single-handedly.
I wasn't given permission to act.
To be fair, to be fair in the scenario, Hera already did the one thing that would have been a viable option to stop them from getting in. Like, literally throwing your blaster out to just crash into their truck.
That was just...
Like, just doing that more or less limited the act... Because, like, they're still outside the train. Like, what would you do outside, like, just, already what Hera was doing? Like, would Libran really feel the need to do anything? After, like, the moment he sees...
Hera has under control.
Or more accurately, the moment that Gaster Blaster crashes into that 20-wheeler, would Libran really feel the need to do anything else? Because, like, immediately after you guys notice that blaster in front of their truck, head-on collision. I mean, if you really want, we can go back by, like, 10 minutes and have Libran be the one to shoot a projectile as well.
I don't care anymore. It's done.
I mean, was there something you wanted to do, or?
Like, dog, if you want to do something, you gotta ask.
It's just...
Like, in that case, yeah, you very much did need...
I would have... It felt like a battle was supposed to happen there, but no, it was just...
Hera doing Hera.
It was just things happening.
It was a potential battle. However, because of that one fucking blaster Hera had earlier, she was able to just... She had a minion she could literally throw... She literally had a minion she could throw under the fucking truck of the opponent, preventing them from driving. And that's literally what she did. Hera just threw her minion into the truck so the truck could no longer drive. Like,
it's like, you know what? You don't look like a good person. I'm going to end
when
you.
it comes right down to it, the moment that happened, it's like, well, shit. Now the potential for this might not happen. I mean, and to be fair, even if they didn't have the blaster, there was still the potential of this not happening anyways. Like, the idea was that, like...
roll terribly.
Yeah, like, bandits were going to attack, whether or not they were successfully... Like, hell, theoretically speaking, like... technically speaking, the only reason there could have been a battle is because, like, there was already an open window. Like, the idea was, like this was going to drive up, and it was going to make rolls to try and shoot out windows and attach hooks to the train.
And then Hera just didn't let that fucking happen.
And or as well as, like, you know, try and keep up with the twist and turn. Like, it was, like, there was a process to them getting on the train beforehand. Hera just made it infinitely more difficult by basically forcing them to throw all their wingsuit wearers.
And then Hera, one by one, shot them down.
Yeah, it's like there was a potential for a combat encounter.
Hera
However,
just said no.
Yeah. For instance, I'll say it like this: had we rolled the combat had we done this before the murder mystery, they would have just straight up driven up to the front of the train, and then basically and then, like, the train would have been slow enough still to catch up. Like, the murder, like, it wasn't. Basically, if the bandits happened instead of the murder, it would have happened before the tunnel, because that would have been when the train was slow enough to guarantee they could have caught up to the head of the train car and actually get the conductor.
So,
or, well, more accurately, get up to the thrash machine that's pulling this thing and restrain it.
I have a question for you. How do people react seeing a truck just get completely destroyed and then 3 people get blasted? Well, 2 people.
Everyone's cheering, more or less. Like, they see, like, you actually notice, like, these two actually do kind of look over and hear it. They're like, you know, they look over and they notice it. It's like, you noticed it before them. It's like, they did look over. However, the moment they saw you throw your minion out, they decided to just stay over here and guard the corpses. Like, alright, they're already throwing a big-ass minion out there. They clearly figured out what's going on. These pawmen over here actually did go over and they watched out the windows.
Yeah, and for whatever reason, Hera just completely negated. Hera is just the stop-all. She is the stop-all button.
They can be at times. They can be. That, and you keep fucking getting obnoxiously high on your goddamn rolls.
I don't know why. What is happening? And then you get nat 1s. This sucks for you. It's hilarious, but it sucks. Aaron just asks Arca again. Alright, I think she deserves it at this fucking point. Can you please just agree? Sir? Arca, like, come on.
Whether or not I disagree, you guys are gonna do it anyways. Just get something that doesn't taste like ass.
Alright.
Like, whether I say yes or no doesn't matter, Aaron. You're still doing it.
Yeah. There's just enough people saying yes that we're gonna do it.
And
at this point, she does deserve this.
This Hathy over here claps. Well done, well done, well done.
You see that she needed to put her autism mittens back on because she was starting to lose it again.
One thing you notice is
just adrenaline after adrenaline after adrenaline. It corroded her mind.
Yeah. One thing you do notice is this group that had started playing a game of pool, they didn't once stop. They didn't even fucking look out. They didn't even look over to the window. Like, they didn't even fucking acknowledge the bandits. They're just like, yeah.
Hera got it.
Bandits. We know the deal.
Hera fixed the situation.
It's like, you know. Like, the Jigsaw was like, bandits again. Goddamn. Oh, bandits again. God damn it.
And then Hera takes care of the bandits without any issue.
It's like the only one from this group to acknowledge what happened was this dude. Oh, they're gone. Nice. We don't have to stop our game.
Hera's just smiling and gleefully giggling as she watches her minions just obliterate bandits.
With this in mind, these two finally come back in.
Hera's still on the bar because she's just cheering.
This one, Libran, you notice his hands are clean.
His hands are clean.
And distinctly, he doesn't look like he's under the effects of anything.
Wait.
He's distinctly not under the effect of anything.
Yeah, that means he got the good ending. He got the good ending.
Why did you feel the need? Why did you feel the need to repeat that?
Why the because I wasn't sure if
going
you because I wasn't sure if you heard me correctly the first time.
Yeah, this was genuinely, this guy got the good ending. He got the he got the head.
Like, I wasn't sure if you heard it first. I was like, I'm telling you, he didn't put the liquid in his mouth.
Get the dementia ending. We don't want him to get the dementia ending.
And this one walks over. Now, as you see, ma'am, we actually have quite a varied selection of unique alcohols, including we even have a special secondary menu for light world alcohols. They're actually
we have light world alcohols.
No, they are imports, so they are extremely expensive. The imported you see what is basically the equivalent of like a fucking like
tavern menu.
No, I mean like on the Light World one, you notice like the price. You see basically the equivalent of Jack Daniels for $500.
Oh wow, yeah, that is very expensive.
We have various rums, a few beers, as well as some seltzers, and if you notice, we also have Grigors, Orion fluids, and as he points to the very bottom, we even have distilled color.
She thinks about this and goes over to the rest of the group because I presume Arca, being someone from this world, would know what to get.
Oh.
Yeah.
Arca doesn't drink.
Well, Arca might know because he's been to bars before. Hera's not. Hera's doing an illegal, and he knows that.
I mean, on a technical level, while they can go to bars, they normally don't. And even when they do, they don't drink. I mean,
something that goes down smooth and tastes really good.
Distilled color, red, green, and blue.
How much is distilled color?
Though it doesn't go down smooth, but Grigors are very sweet.
Oh, Grigor, you said something that doesn't taste like ass? How about a Grigor?
Well, you weren't there for that. Aaron would have heard that, not Aaron would have heard that.
Oh, no, Hera moved over to ask the question.
Huh. Grigors, despite their extremely noxious fumes they produce, are very much sweet tasting.
Well, if you wanted something that doesn't taste like ass... So...
I don't want anything. I don't drink, Hera. As they then... I just know I can't stop you. Libran, you would actually have a bit of a better idea of alcohol, because, even though I technically think I don't think you were legal to drink when you were first locked up and put in that drawer. You did. I wouldn't be surprised if, Gaster let you drink alcohol alongside the other secret bosses and the like. So,
drink alcohol. What would bro be my Aldi delivery guy? Be like, yo, broski, I brought you some. I brought you some of that Bloody Mary from the local bar, in the void. Like, where the fuck did you get this?
No, I mean, you, when you're... Remember, the other secret bosses, you would, you've drunken, not literally alcohol from the void, given to you by Gaster. I mean, realistically, your character most likely has a better idea of what alcohol is compared to everyone else.
You're older. You're oldest.
Yeah. And two, it'd be perfectly in character for Gaster to let people who probably shouldn't drink. I mean,
hell, he's letting Hera do whatever the fuck she wants.
Bro's the neglectful uncle.
Yeah. So anything like they've got
Gaster
various
gave
things.
her a weapon of mass destruction, and she used
She
it for good.
he literally turned her into a weapon of mass destruction.
Yeah, if she decided to go ham on everyone in here and everyone in this world, I don't think anyone could really genuinely stop her, because she would just farm the lower level enemies until she's level 20 and then just delete everything.
Until
Except
you
maybe the
Other than
start.
Arca. Other than Arca.
that, and
Other than the
there's also the old fun gang, which if you've something I did actually write in the notes for reshuffle. If you go out of your way to be a genocidal dick, the fun gang will reconvene and beat your ass.
Is King Ralsei like max level?
I don't know. You tell me.
Or the equivalent to max level?
I don't. Let me ask you. Do you really want to know?
I mean, if we ever
Because
get
there's
this
only
campaign
one
done,
way
like,
you're gonna
I'd
find
like to
out.
do a
Find out.
like to do a redo eventually, where we can do a genocide route, maybe. Eventually.
Of course.
Not now, just eventually. If you're willing to do that.
Maybe as a one shot.
Alright.
That's better than no.
You guys really want me to make those fuck? Do you really want me to make those fucking boss stat blocks early? Do you really want to see what those would like? Do you actually want to get curve stomped that bad?
I mean, she's also Gaster part. She also has Gaster part.
Okay, I'll say it now. For those NPC characters, for Chris, Susie, Ralsei, and Lancer, I'm just gonna say it, for the original Fuck Squad, they have maximum everything.
Or Noelle.
So not only... Oh yeah, Noelle is there too, however, I'm going... Even if... Realistically speaking, even if Noelle is thematically the fourth character, I'm going with Lancer, because that way we would have another that way they would have an item master.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Nah, I was just fucking around with you.
Because basically,
Anyway.
not only do they have, not only are they maxed level for everything, they don't have the caveat of after level 5, they have to roll the dice they get to add to their stats. So they just have so they literally have maximum everything.
Makes sense. Alright.
Then Hair is just over here with stupid little blasters that can do massive amounts of damage. That Void Blaster is distinctly overpowered.
Yeah.
It can do 55 damage a tick.
It's also 85 TP.
That's true. If we waste a bunch of tension bits.
In fact, you using that is probably the primary reason why you guys are, so much lower on money than normal.
Heh?
Because remember, TP is what becomes your money.
True. She just sort of evaded an entire combat due to it.
With this in mind, what are you guys gonna... You agreed to get one bottle. What is the one bottle you're gonna get?
Hera wants the grog, whatever it is.
I think I believe I called it... I called it... God, I hate making up fake names, because I end up forgetting them. God damn it.
Guys.
think it was
What if we named the alcohol Keyboard Smash? From Cyberworld.
Grogan, I think is what I called it. You're gonna get a...
Grogan, yes. She's going to ask for a Grogan.
A
How
small...
much is a Grogan?
Oh, well, that depends on
bottle.
Well, that depends on the bottle and the brand. We have various sizes, various brands, some with various different types, various different flavors. What piques your fancy, as he points out to various different flavors of different fruits. A few you kinda recognize, and others you're pretty sure are Dark World fruit. As you see, if you're getting are you getting a large, or are you getting a largest?
How about
red
large?
flavor?
How about largest? For
Largest.
the entire party. It's not
For
just for me.
for Grogans, we have various brands. We have. Quick, help me make like 4 fake brands that are easy to remember, because I'm gonna write them down to make sure I remember.
Xylo. Which is spelled with
The
an X.
Knight. The White Knight.
That's very good. Fud Bite.
And let's make something wacky for the last one.
Keyboard Smash.
For our largest varieties, we have Xylo brand, the White Knight, Bite, and Keyboard Smash.
Keyboard
How about
Smash.
she chuckles at the keyboard
Nobody.
smash.
Wait. No, but it's just a collection of random letters and numbers.
No,
Nobody
it's
wants to
it's called
pronounce
it's called Keyboard Smash. I have it written down right here. It's Keyboard Smash.
Dang.
If I actually keyboard smashed, I'd actually have to pronounce it.
I mean, you wouldn't have to, but
Yes, I would. I'm actually trying to make names.
Yeah,
However,
it's names
all right.
that would be common enough in the Dark World in order for things to actually do anything with. In any case, how about Bite? She says, and looks at the party for their approval. Aaron just shrugs.
Alright then. Well, from our bite varieties, we only have 2 flavors at the moment. Apologies, we do need to restock on the other 3. We've got Peach Mango Tiger Bite, and as well as Varigant Fruit Dragon Bite, which seems more to your fancy.
How about Dragon Bite?
Alright then, that'll be $75 dark dollars.
Aaron looks at Arca. Arca has the party wallet.
If I don't give it to you, you're gonna fucking take it from me. Fuck's sake. Why are you all like this? As he gives up the 75. As he walks all the way over to the locked one and
I
brings
shoulder
you
bump
a
Arca. I shoulder bump Arca. I'm like, I stopped asking that question weeks ago, buddy. And then I grab the bottle.
as he brings
Arca.
over a gallon.
Hera's eyes light up with glee.
As they put it on, and with a loud, "Here you go, enjoy your drink."
All right.
She's smiling.
I would like to raise a toast.
She first gets a couple of bottles and then pours them into. Not a couple of bottles, a couple of glasses, like, wine glasses that you would toast with. She pours that stuff and Dragon Bite into, I guess, 4, because Arca doesn't drink.
I mean, you could give him a drink.
Arca got a Shirley Temple.
I mean, you could give Arca a drink. They may not. You can give them one. They just might not drink it. I'll have to roll.
She pours a little bit into Arca's drink. She gives him half because she knows he doesn't like to drink.
Oh, you're only he'll drink it. If you're only giving him a small amount, he'll be willing then.
Yeah, it's like more of a sip.
It's supposed to be Librand's trying to do a toast, right?
Yeah, and you drink with a toast. So she gives him a very small amount, so like a toast amount that you sip up in a toast. And then she puts the bottle back on the table, and she hands everybody a wine glass.
Librand, I believe you were toasting?
Lybrand sort of raises it and says, "To whatever the fuck this Neo Fuck Squad has become."
She. I'll
Arca,
toast to that. Toast to that.
Nan and Arca repeat it. To whatever this Neo Fuck Squad has become.
And then
then
also
Lybrand eats the cup or eats the wine glass.
As you bite into it, you will actually notice. Oh, hey, you will notice this glass actually is edible. This is sugar glass.
She
cool.
drinks down her thing. She drinks down her
Okay,
and then she
so none of you. All right, so none of you are getting physical rolls. Holy fuck, is it painful to drink? Like, it does not go down smooth at all. It smells so fucking bad. Like, you cannot, like, none of you breathe. Like, Arca said, do not breathe when you drink this. Like, just the vapors hitting your face. It hits so hard going down. This is, like, probably one of the roughest drinks you've ever drank going down.
Can I try a physical roll to see how well she does take it?
I mean, either way, you're not taking it well, but if you want to roll to see just how well you endure, I suppose we can roll to see how much pain you resist.
Yes. Oh, 9. Not a lot.
Okay, so Arca.
I'm gonna roll for Aaron too, because he's also a thing.
I mean, I'd say because he's like 4 years older, he would probably just take it better than you by default, but whatever.
Yeah, I want to see how well or bad he gets it.
So, Hera, Arca, and Aaron, the three of you, as you feel this go down into your throat, like, it actually feels like there is an animal biting the inside of your throat as this liquid goes down. However, you are physically incapable of spitting it up.
I'm sorry, what
Hera
throat?
likes it. Hera enjoys this.
I have no neck. What throat?
I mean, in your case, in this case, all of the potential energy from the calories of this, like, fucking hit you in the face like a punch. Like, it's like, because you more or less have the energy fire around you, you technically don't drink it the same way. You drink it, however, you technically pour it into your body as it evaporates. Yeah, oh my god, is that fire flickering? Basically like this.
Fire turns purple.
Oh yeah,
turns purple.
And it's getting a bit wacky. Like, okay.
She takes the bottle and is like, she liked that. She liked the pain. She liked the pain.
Pain so intense the three of you literally collapse to the ground.
Yes.
I'm not rolling for non. I'm not rolling for non. Because you didn't you two are like hit hard by it. You're like in your 30s, like physically, like purely due to your weight. Like, you're not gonna get knocked down, but fuck does that hit, Lybrand. Oh my god, that hurt. Non shakes and is like, holy fuck. Like, they're holding on to the stool right now. They're like, oh fuck. Ow.
Arca, yeah. Hera actually enjoys this. Yes, it knocks her down. She feels all the same effects, but that's what she enjoys about it.
Suppose that is how it is.
She keeps drinking.
Lybrand sort of laughs. Lybrand sort of laughs and says, "Whatever the fuck this Neo Fuck Squad has become, indeed."
It's like ever since Hera joined, it just went downhill.
As suddenly, with that, you hear a ding. A ding up from the train intercom. Hello, everyone. This is the Thrash Machine. This is the Thrash Machine's tamer. Notice he doesn't say conductor. He says Thrash Machine tamer.
Okay.
This is your Thrash Machine.
Again.
This is your Thrash Machine Tamer speaking. I'd like you all to know we'll be arriving in Crimson Commune in the next 30 minutes.
He begins trying to chug this bottle down.
Hera, no! Libran magically shoots it out of her hand.
Well, I mean, you bought.
Roll
I mean,
physical.
you bought this. Who are you trying to
Yeah.
take it out of whose hand?
Hera, because Hera's the one who has it.
I mean,
He's
all right
using a
then.
magic shot.
So, they're using magic shot to shoot it out the hand.
Yeah.
All right, so that would be a physical roll to see if they can force this, or do you want to consume a TP item to do this?
Tension bit.
You're gonna consume a tension bit to do this.
Hera's going. Can I roll her physical against his, like against like a strength contest essentially to see if she's able to keep hold of her
You
bottle?
don't actually have a tension bit at the moment, I'm afraid.
God damn it.
So I guess you have to roll anyway.
That or drink the tension potion and take a damage over the next few games for a while. So, do you want to roll physical to see if you can? Do you want to roll physical to see if you can force magic shot without the use of TP?
Nah, never mind. Well, yeah, actually, yes.
All right, then. Tell me when to stop rolling.
11 is your DC.
And stop.
Against
What is
your
that?
physical of 3, of 2. She's able to keep hold of her bottle. It seems.
I mean, that wasn't
11 versus
that
10.
wasn't to hit. That was just to force. That was to see if he could actually cast the spell, not whether or not it knocked it out your hand.
Oh.
The 10. Let's see here. A 50 TP spell. That's nothing but a generic. All right. I will let you do this. However, you only create one projectile, so you only get one chance to knock this out her hand. Hera,
Alright.
you need to make a physical roll to see if this is knocked out.
Alright.
Yeah.
23.
Yeah.
Hera keeps the bottle.
Yeah.
It's hers. It's hers. She just keeps chugging this motherfucker down. She don't stop for shit.
So-
Wait, what happens to the shot?
It hits, but it bounces off.
It hits. So while it does hit the glass, it evidently, Hera. I imagine Hera. I mean, realistically, it should destroy the bottle.
I mean, but Hera's just magic fucking physicality just said no.
It should.
It is
However,
mine.
as Hera has a 19,
No.
as it hits,
Hera has a 19.
she physically twists
the
her
bottle-
body. So while it hits the bottle, it's the equivalent of just shaving shaving glass off of it. Basically, you actually see specks of glass
Okay, so
dust kind of get
basically-
shaved off.
Mine.
So basically what happens is that she's so strong that she keeps the liquid intact, but the
Yes.
bottle itself shatters.
No, it's more like as you hit it, Hera uses her strength and uses the momentum of the projectile. Because, this actually is a magic... magic shot is an actual magic projectile. While they may be massless particles, they are still a massive elemental massless
So what
projectiles.
happens is that she just does that.
Yeah, it's
And
literally
it does
as
a
you...
360 with it.
Yeah,
and
as
just
it
drinking.
hits the bottle, you do cause her to spin like a ballerina. And as she's already
But
drunk,
she keeps it.
you need to make a physical roll to see if you don't get dizzy. Not only did you drink...
She rolled a 19.
Yeah, but that's...
So 19 was the roll to do this.
Yeah,
to cause this to happen.
Yeah, 19 was the roll to basically not lose your alcohol. So now you need to see how... Because, you're spinning really fucking fast. I'm talking, you're spinning like a ballerina. For a good, 10 seconds.
Alright.
Like the cartoon spin
Nah,
effect.
she's dizzy. 8. That's an 8 total. Nah, she's dizzy.
So as you spin, you luckily place the gallon on the table.
Yeah. She puts the gallon on the table, and then when she's done being dizzy, she continues to drink
However-
the bottle.
Oh my god! You are so fucking dizzy.
She just kind of Goes
Like,
face
if this was a
first onto the-
if this was a cartoon, you would have the spinny eyes effect over your eyes.
Never do that again.
And you're drunk,
And
so
then-
yeah, like so you did, and you're starting to get drunk. Oh god, you're gonna throw up. Luckily, there's an open window right behind you.
Can I roll to see if she throws up or not?
No, you're throwing up.
Okay.
Luckily,
So she vomits.
there's an open window right behind you. Thank God.
She
Yeah,
just scrambles over,
Just,
vomits out the window.
just casual purple vomit outside the broken window.
And then she comes back over and continues to drink.
You gonna tell
because
anyone about the purple vomit?
I don't really care.
I'm pretty
She's-
sure Libran can just see it.
Yeah, and with that, I think we can. I suppose I'll end a session.
What?
If
That was so fast.
I'm sorry.
That was not so fast. That was like 2 hours.
That was 2 hours?
Yeah, it felt very fast. I'm sorry if it feels very fast.
That felt
It's
like
just
the
Hera.
longest session I've had in a while. Then again, I haven't had a session in a good,
Yeah.
like,
Also, to be fair, you weren't doing much. You were just sitting there and watching Hera do everything.
I mean, to be fair,
I mean,
they did just
that's
make a
also
map.
because
They did.
anytime I tried
They
to do-
have made a horrifying revelation about the potential story of this plot. That's something
That
they've
is
done.
true, but also, every time I tried to do something, I was either talked over
I'm
or
sorry.
y'all didn't hear me. So
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Gamma.
I mean, I tried.
it's good. We need to talk this over after the recording's done.
Oh, talk
Alright.
over the plot element thing, basically.
Well, that too, but also just like, you know, like when to chill out.
Yeah. Sorry. I get very
am
into things.
happy Hera got to basically do everything. Like, everything she attempted to do for the most part was pretty okay. She got that luck
I
on
don't
that
even
one.
care if I fail. I just want to do something.
Yeah.
Well, you did something, and then Hera just kind of didn't. She just said no.
I'm sorry I can't hear you sometimes. Discord cuts out.
Oh,
It's
Damn.
good.
it's good.
It could just also be my internet.
So,
I mean,
can
honest
I
to
also
God, if
state that Hera is continuing to drink?
oh yeah, I mean, if you want to, I mean, if you
Hera's
want,
going to scuttle underneath the table and then continue to drink to prevent this man's from trying to do anything else. This the thems, I guess.
Non will go under the table and drink with you.
Fuck it. Alright, fuck it.
Is Libran joining them in drinking?
No. Libran is now gender fluid because fuck you.
Sorry,
Okay.
I'm sorry. I keep
No,
forgetting.
no,
to
no, no,
say
no, no,
that.
no, no. I was just joking. I was just joking. We're all getting it wrong, so I'm just like, you know what? I'm tired. You're gender fluid now.
To be fair, with what looking at Libran's biology, would they even have a sex?
Yeah.
No,
Like-
they asexually reproduce, honestly.
Yeah, they
If
can.
they reproduce at all.
I mean, technically speaking, all Dark North species have to reproduce, otherwise they'd go extinct.
I mean, he's just a form, though,
Yeah.
isn't he?
Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I thought.
He's a form of. To be precise, I would probably say he was some sort of. I'd say he's like some sort of book entity, like some sort of book creature. Like I would definitively say, Libran is not the.
This race doesn't have stats in this game, so it uses the form race as sort of like an outlier. Not
when it-
outlier, shit.
when it
that's
comes-
Outline.
an
when it com-
outline.
well,
an
because-
outline.
Well,
Shit.
because here's the big thing. Outside of humankind, every other race option has so much open concept for what it could be that it very much is a case of like form, shadow, and monster is technically less a species name for you and more of a Would it be genus or family name? Because like all Darkners, because like all Darkners can interbreed, so that means they're all genetically related, at least similarly enough to allow viable offspring. It's just like, what would the shadow, like, taxidomically, shadows and forms would be right next to each other, due to them being distinctly different. I suppose they would, I guess that would make them, I guess...
It's kind of like the holy and unholy elements in JRPGs, where they mirror each other but can't be affected really by anything else, I suppose.
Sort of. It's more like from like a bio. It's more like from an ecological perspective, like an ecology perspective, trying to taxidermy and classify what the fuck all shadows and forms are is really hard, because actually trying to make sense of how all of these, of how Libran, Jigsawries, Root and Range, like basically all Darkner kind can interbreed. So it's like either Dark World fuckery or the genetics of this world is one fucking wacky place.
The nice thing is that Hera
weren't we discussing earlier like Libran was their own race?
I mean, on a functional level, yes, every Darkner is technically their own race, due to the fact that even within the same species, two Rudins can develop into two entirely different variations. To such a point where two genetic blood brothers can become basically opposite ends of the genetic spectrum, but still be genetic relatives because they have the same mother.
Gotcha.
I mean...
like Hera.
I mean, Libran is a Darkner, right? Correctly? That is a correct statement. Yeah. So, like, I suppose the closest thing they would be a form?
Yeah.
Did you end the recording?
Not quite yet. I'm about to.
Yeah,
so long
you can just edit all this crap out.
I don't necessarily. Sometimes people like seeing after game stuff.